Hey, the queen. How you doing? Thank you for the like. Hey, Yvette. How you doing? Oh, it's raining out there where you are? It rained a little bit yesterday for us, and we had some tornadoes. Hey, Chrissy. How you doing? Okay, you wanted to know if Z is thinking about you. Keep feeling that energy on you. It's itchy. Girl, not as itchy. We have a thunderstorm after a while of having snow. Thunderstorm in the snow. Sure, Chrissy. Okay, so let's see. I'm gonna use my new cards. Queen Devin. Is Z thinking about Queen Devin? Is Z thinking about Queen Devin? I do have a card that's out. Yeah, I am getting that he is thinking about you still. We got the swords cards out. A lot of swords. Yeah. A lot of swords cards. So a lot of you've been on his mind heavy. But eventually he's not gonna be thinking about you as much, or he's gonna stop thinking about you. But so far still thinking about you. Hi Justice. Okay, Chrissy. What's coming towards Chrissy's love? Oh, my bad. You're welcome. Is she masculine? Because she has masculine energy come out in the cards. You're welcome. If she's either more masculine or more dominant than you or something like that, that energy is in the cards. That's again annoying. Hey Ari. Yes, it has been a while. I took a break. Okay. And then Chrissy. What's coming towards Chrissy in love? Let's see. Thank you, Ari. I appreciate it. I hope you're doing well too. What's coming towards Chrissy in love? Forgive me, y'all. These some brand new cards, and they be slipping and sliding on the motherfucker. They so they're like laminated. What's coming towards Chrissy in love? Oh. You like them? They're pretty. They're kind of they gold. They're flashy. I also got sexual tarot cards, you guys. Y'all know my day ones. Y'all know I used to have sexual cards, right? And I used to do the sexual readings, the intimate readings, and stuff like that. So if y'all are interested in knowing what's going on in the bedroom, you can ask some. You can ask some rated R questions now. Um, all right. So for Chrissy, what's coming towards Chrissy in love? It looks like you're gonna have some choices or options in love, Chrissy, that you really that you really gonna be thinking, I don't know about any of these options. Like some of them might be overwhelming to where you feel like, okay, might be good. Like it's like you're afraid to pick or trust your intuition or your gut on some things. There is one or two options in love that are worth giving a chance to. Um, let me see. It seems like it just might be difficult for you to date because of the previous traumas that you've been through. It just was a lot and it has left you mentally scarred. And so you're kind of like very anxious. It's not like I don't feel you looking toward any of these options optimistically, basically. When I do feel like you should look at least one or two of them optimistic. Um, I'm not seeing anyone coming in at this time out of these options that's going to be like the ultimate fulfillment. So I'm not getting 10 of cups, but at least one or two of them are going to be really, really close to giving you that fulfillment. You're going to be able to feel at least emotionally content, if not ecstatic. Some of these, excuse me. Thank you, baby. Um, a couple of these relationships or options are going to be a relationship that's like a lesson learned or it helps to grow you. And all lessons don't have to be, thank you, Yvette. All questions don't, all options, sorry, don't have to be, sorry, all lessons don't have to be negative. They don't have to be harsh. They don't have to be difficult. They don't have to be challenging. But whatever these interactions you have with at least one or two of these people, um, it's supposed to be something that grows you, matures you. You come out of the situation with more wisdom or more experience, more knowledgeable about yourself. Maybe even realizing more about what you want in a long term relationship. I'm not sure if you're used to being in one-sided relationships where you're mostly the giver or someone else is mostly the giver. I'm getting that maybe you're mostly the giver, but you're needing someone who's reciprocating, whether it's giving financially or emotionally or giving grace or giving love or whatever. It's just usually you seem to have been into some very imbalanced relationships. Hi, pretty. Yes, you can. Yvette, I don't see your spicy question. Where you go ask the spicy question there, Yvette? Okay. So, Knight of Wands, and overall Page of Cups. So, I do feel like there is someone that you are very attracted to that's coming towards you. There's going to be a lot of sexual tension with this person, and you guys might get it on quicker than you wanted to. Like you probably like end up letting your hair down before you're normally or mentally ready to. Um, but I do see you dating around, getting into the dating pool, going out, and things like that. So that's what I see and coming towards you in love. That was for Chrissy. Chrissy. Okay, so who's next? Pretty in pink. Oh, okay, got you, Yvette. Pretty in pink. How do I see your Houston trip going for you? Let's see. Thank you for the likes, you guys. All right, so how will Pretty in Pink's Houston trip go for her? Ooh. Okay, so Pretty in Pink's Houston trip. Pretty in Pink's Houston trip. It looks like you're going to need a lot of patience on this trip. Um, Maybe some communication issues. Some network issues. No, your question still didn't come through, Yvette. Maybe I don't know if you're going with a group. I don't know if you're going on a Houston trip with a group or to meet up with a bunch of people, but there might be some communication issues within the group or within, your interactions. Um, the Nine of Pentacles do represent someone who is single and abundant. So, okay, it's solo. That's good. So maybe it's not within a group, like, but you're gonna have communication issues though. Like some type of communication issues with whoever, like, like when you go on a trip and you're having to book a room or book events or reservations or um, that type of stuff, you're gonna have like communication issues. So I do see the Nine of Pentacles. I was gonna say it was gonna turn out to be a solo trip anyway. I don't know if it was supposed to be a group thing for you or if you were supposed to meet up with anyone initially and then now it's solo. Um, 10 Pentacles. Are you from Houston, or are you familiar with Houston, or is your family from Houston, or do you have some kind of roots or connections to Houston? Oh, okay. I'm really feeling like this is going to test your patience for some reason. Like, I'm really getting like there's going to be some things that's just going to really test you. You might get frustrated with some things there. I don't know if it has to do with timing, resources, maybe things aren't being worth your money. You're being warned or advised to keep an eye out for like scammers or anyone that's trying to like get your money or get you to pay more for something that's not quality. I do feel like you're going to have a good time out. Like when you go out and actually participate in the nightlife, I do see you going out and having a good time. Um, but I also see you getting in your head about something. What is this about getting in your head? What is this about? What is she in her head about? 201, Seven of Cups. I don't know if you really gonna feel like the people that you meet out there are really genuine. You might run into some people that might look or come off a little shady or might not seem authentic, but they are. So the people that you meet, you might be in your head about whether they're authentic or genuine, but they will be. They will be genuine and authentic. Like the ones that you party with during nightlife, you know. Do I see you meeting more people romantic wise? I feel like you may meet some masculine energy out there. I don't know if you're attracted to masculine energy, whether it be masculine women or masculine men. I am seeing you meeting some people that are worth having a emotional connection with. Um, you are going to meet people that um, at least one person that you can have like a good emotional connection with. They're going to be masculine in energy, but they're going to be like a soft mask. They're not like aggressive or anything. They're very gentle, very protective, very sweet, very emotionally balanced. At least one person as far as romantically. Okay, you want a spicy reading about David? Yvette. That's what I got for your trip, Pretty and Pink. Um, So it might be like something about the travel down there might be some issues that frustrate you. There might be some issues with, day to day things, but your nightlife is going to be fine. And you may meet someone, at least one person that's got some good masculine energy for you. You're welcome. Okay, so spicy reading about David for Yvette. Yvette, is David a code name for something? Okay. So are you bisexual? Because you said you were gay and you had mentioned a girl, and then now you got, or was that not you? That was Queen. Sorry. I'm getting y'all mixed up because y'all's pictures got the same colors in them. My bad. What do he want to do to you? Okay, let's see. What does David want to do to Yvette? What does David want to do to Yvette? Ooh, girl, girl, he want to penetrate you for sure. Yeah, that was Queen. Girl, he want to stick that thing deep down in you, girl. He don't care what opening. He want to stick it in whatever openings you got. Okay? And it's long. It's long, girl. Look how long that thing is. You want to stick that long, thick thing in some places. It's gonna be so big it can't even fit. Okay. And he probably want to be very adventurous. He might want to, have some penetrative sex outside. Okay, Four of Pentacles. Oh, he wants you to be very okay, so he wants you to be very virginal. Like he wants you to be all like, "Oh no, don't look at me. Oh no." Like, I don't know, like he wants you to be like butt booty naked, but kind of like covering yourself up, like, "Oh my gosh, don't look at me." I don't know. It's something about that kind of energy that just turns him on. Okay, then we have the Ten of Cups. He wants to do something outside for real. Like it's giving nature. Like even if y'all can like have sex on the beach, like some kind of intimate thing going on. Um, he might want to get you pregnant. He might want to start off slow though. He wants to have what's it called? What's it called when you first like making out and stuff like that before you actually get down to business? Foreplay. He wants to have foreplay with you. And he wants it to be very emotional. He wants there to be very emotional and loving and gentle. Um, that type of vibe going on between y'all. Seven of Swords. Ooh. Okay, so he wants you to want him to make it rough. Like when you want him to like pin you down and like fuck the shit out of you, like when you want him to do that, he wants you to tell him that you want him to do that. Right when you feel like you want him to go faster, harder, whatever, make it hurt in the garden, up in the dirt, type shit. He says, let him know. Okay, then we have the Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, he really wants an opportunity to have sex outside. Like I don't he and it's not like anybody has to see him. It's not like he wants anyone to see y'all. He doesn't it's not that he cares if anybody's around, but he does want it. Like even if it's like in a what you call it? Even if it's in like a concealed outside area. Thank you so much for the likes. Hi. You're not trying to be in the ER. Look, he over here. This sword got blood on it. Okay, it's got blood on it. So if you want it to hurt, it's a sword though. So sword represents communication, and she's taking it. She's taking the swords, and look at her facial expression. She's like, "Yeah, I can take this shit." So yeah. Hi, Heba. Dang. Okay, so it looks like I'm looking at multiple women in a card, and they look like triplets. They look all the same. So if you can be multiple women, I don't know, maybe some role playing. He also wanted like probably drink, console some drinking, some alcohol beverages. Um, maybe even play a drinking game with you. Okay, we got the King of Wands. Mm. You know what? I never understood this kind of thinking, but like he wants to be the best you ever had, okay? I don't never be trying to be the best anybody's ever had. I don't never think like that. I don't be never even caring. Thank you so much, Deepika. Um, but he's set out to like be the best you ever had. That's his goal. So he wants to be the king of sex when it comes to you and in your mind. Then we got the Page of Swords. He wants you to take your hand and stroke his cock, like really like tight, like wrap your hands around it and like stroke it. Yeah. He wants you to be real hands on when it comes to his penis. Maybe this a man thing or a masculine thing. I don't know. He also wants you to ride on top and take control of the dick. And if it slip out, you know how if it slip out or come out, make sure you take your hand and you put it back in. And then at the bottom of the deck, we have the Knight of Wands. So this person, they have a lot of sexual energy, and they might want to go multiple rounds with that Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands could represent a lot of quickies. So like just fucking over and over again, back to back. Thank you so much for the likes. Sure, Heba, just drop your question. Let's look out for your freak fantasy um reading event. He's okay. He freaking. Okay, so I have Deepika. What's coming towards your brother in his life? What's coming towards your brother in his life? Okay, let's see. I don't know how to say that name, Deepika. I don't want to mess it up. What's coming towards Deepika's brother in his life? Oh, excuse me. Okay, so Vibe have. I don't know if I'm saying Vibe have. Vibe have. Vibe have. Okay, so it does look like your brother is having some challenges or some struggles. But with the judgment card, it's about to be over. Is your brother a earth sign or or a fire sign? Is he a Sagittarius, Aries, Leo, Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo? Sun, moon, or rising? Thank you for the likes, you guys. He is Taurus, maybe. Okay. It seems like your brother might be having to take some actions in his life towards some changes and things, but maybe he's just not wanting to take any changes in his life. He probably likes everything like how it is, even though it's chaotic. He's gonna have to make a decision to like take action though, if he wants things to be better in his life. And it looks like he may actually go ahead and make that decision to take action and start studying ways to make his life better. I don't know if maybe it's a relationship that he's already in, or maybe he's going to get into a relationship and settle down. Well, I think he might have success with getting into a relationship. He needs to take action though. It doesn't have to be a romantic relationship. It could be a partnership, like business wise. But I don't see any financial success right now. But I am seeing it's more than likely going to be something he's passionate about that he gets successful on, or it's a romantic relationship. Um, he still has a lot to work on with it on himself. He has a lot to work on and lot to study and lots of lessons to pass. So when he finishes working on himself, I think that's when he can become successful. And it might be through his relationship. So he may be getting into a relationship in the near future, and that's going to be able to unlock his success because by being connected to whoever this person is they're going to like be good luck to him. I don't understand what you're saying. You're someone blamed him in his career and he is broken. Someone cheated him in his career. Well, I feel like he's going to turn his attention and focus into a relationship, and whoever he connects to, that's going to bring him some success by association. That's what I got, Dapika. Okay, so next is no, Ari. I didn't see your question. I guess it didn't come through. You're welcome, Dapika. Universe. What are Kumar's feeling for Shinu? What are Kumar's feelings for Shinu? Or Kumar's feelings for Sheena. Yes, Ari, it came through. Okay, for universe, if you're here, universe, let me know during your question. Kumar's feeling for Sheena. It looks like Kumar wants to reach out to you and talk to you and have some kind of communication that is positive, optimistic, and probably about romance, possibly a spicy conversation. But they're kind of testing the waters when it comes to how they're going to approach you. I don't feel like they're going to go ahead and contact you yet. They haven't like made the decision to contact you, but they're wanting to reach out to you. I think they enjoy the feelings that they're having, and so they're kind of like um, sitting in the feelings that they have for you, and they don't want when they do finally reach out to you, they don't want um, the conversation to be inappropriate because they're thinking like inappropriate right now. They want the conversation to be gentle and loving and emotionally serious. I'm not sure if this is someone that you've already dealt with before, or if maybe you have been left out in the cold by somebody in the past and now you kind of like maybe this person, like, I don't know if Kumar knows that you've been in a really bad situation recently and that, or it's still affecting you. Maybe they know that they shouldn't reach out to you on some sexual stuff. They should reach out to you on some emotionally mature conversation. Yeah, they don't think you're going to respond well to sexually charged communication. So they think that they need to come in emotionally mature and stable. Yeah. Yeah. And show you that they can be like a man, like a gentleman. Kumar wants to be the one that you want. Kumar wants to be, if you had to pick between him and anybody else in the universe, Kumar would want you to pick him and to be the one that you pick. He hopes that he's a wish fulfillment for you, something that you want in your life. That's his feelings. Kind of sounds like a deceiver, but the deception card didn't come out. Is Kumar with someone else? No. Hi, Biddy. How you doing? Thank you. Hope everything's well with you. Yeah, he wants to be gentleman. He wants to do right, but he must be strongly sexually attracted to you because he's really thinking sexual when it comes to you. But he knows that he doesn't want to approach you that way because he feels like he's not going to get anywhere. I really, it's really giving an undertone of him wanting to be deceptive. Like maybe he is a piece of shit, but he doesn't want to come off like a piece of shit. It's really the underlining. Maybe he hasn't decided to be a piece of shit. Maybe he's trying to be mature for real. So I would give him that chance and opportunity to come forward and show his true colors. Show his true colors. Let's see. The next person was Hiba. How does Abdul Kareem feel about Hiba? Okay, thank you, Hiba. Thank you so much for the likes, you guys. You're welcome, universe. Okay, awesome. How does Abdul Kareem feel about Hiba? Okay, how does Abdul Kareem feel about Hiba? I know, right? Sometimes they just fly. It's crazy. All right, so I get that he feels like he wants things to be better. He does want things to work out, but he doesn't feel like you are his empress. Like he doesn't feel like you are the best that he can get in life. He doesn't feel like he's going to get emotional fulfillment with you, but he does feel like he will have emotional contentment with you. Like he can be emotionally content. Um, but if the perfect person for him were to walk by, it wouldn't be you, it would be someone else. And so he's not sure if he should move forward or just end things with you. Um, he would like to resolve things with you peacefully. Mm. With the Ten of Wands, it's like something would be a burden. Yeah, so he doesn't want you two to end on like a bad note. His Empress would be the Empress is the woman in the deck that is the best that you can get. So he doesn't feel like you're the best person that he can get. He feels like he can get someone that's better than you, that can offer him the long-term, emotional, fulfilling, emotionally happy relationship and a family with. He doesn't feel like he can get that from you. What he does feel like he can get from you is something that is not too far off from that, still pretty positive. He feel like he can be content with you and satisfied with you, you know. But what happens when he wants the best that he can get in this life? He wants you guys to work out a situation between yourselves to where you guys can move on peacefully and not be at odds with each other, because that would be a burden for him to walk away from this situation and you guys be at odds with each other. Like everyone has, there's no one that's perfect, but everybody has somebody who's the perfect person for them. He doesn't feel like you're the perfect person for him. He does feel like you're a great person for him, but he doesn't feel like you're the perfect person for him. And he seems to want the ultimate perfect person for him. Thank you so much for subscribing, Sing. Yeah, but that's what I'm getting. Hmm. Well, he feel like he can have a good time with you. He feels like you're a great partner, that you can be a great partner, but you're not like the ultimate. Like there would be in the back of his head, what if he had this type of person that checked all of these boxes for him to where he's just ecstatic. Like I don't think he's ecstatic with you, even though he might feel pretty good. Yeah. But that's what I'm getting from the cards. Because both the Empress and the Ten of Cups are in reverse. So if he decides to like move forward with you, he knows that he would just be content with you. Like almost like he's settling, but not feeling like he's settling, but feeling like he's be missing out on like the perfect partner for him. But he's not against like moving forward with you, you know? You're welcome. Okay. The next person that I have on here is, let me scroll up. I don't want to miss anybody. Okay, Ari, are you here? It's Ari is next. And then after Ari is Vidi. And then after Vidi is Gurnam. Then after Gurnam, that's it. Okay, letting y'all know the order. Gonna read Ari's question. Are any of those guys that I recently met my future hubby, including Justin, who is Sagittarius? Okay, let's see. For Ari, are any of the guys Ari recently met her future hubby? Okay, so are any of the guys that Ari recently met her future hubby? Yeah, I believe so. And including Justin. It's like one, two, two of wands. Okay, so Ari, what I'm getting is that yes, one of the guys that you've met, including Justin, are your future hubby. But when it comes to Justin specifically, you're gonna have to have faith and take a leap of faith to see if it's him. Um, and that's what the cards gave me. Okay. And I say future hubby because I didn't get the marriage card, but I did get the engagement card. I got the Four of Wands, which represents, getting into an exclusive relationship with someone, commitment, proposal, becoming fiancés, moving in with each other, that type of energy. Okay, so then I said after her was Yiddy, I believe. Biddy, I believe. Why didn't Nick ever call Viddy? Why didn't Nick ever call Vinny? Viddy? Let's see. Why didn't Nick ever call Viddy? Thank you so much for the likes, you guys. All right. So why didn't Nick ever call Viddy? We got the Ten of Swords on the as the first card, which is not really a good card at all. Um, I'm not sure if you guys met online or met through friends or met in some kind of way where you guys didn't meet each other in person, or if y'all did meet each other in person, this person didn't find you romantically attractive. They weren't attracted to you romantically or sexually. Um, but you may not be able to get out of their head for some reason. So I think that they do think about you, or they're going to think about you. You're going to pop back into their head, and then they're going to want to contact you. Um, this person has some kind of like identity confusion or some type of, yeah. But they're going to realize that they can have a emotionally fulfilling long-term relationship with you, and they're going to want to fix this situation, but I don't know if they're ever going to be able to fix it. It doesn't look like they're going to be successful in that. Something to do with intuition, probably your intuition, probably maybe you're going to just be like, "Oh, okay, I'm good on him." You know, that type of energy. Oh my gosh, you said you think he might be gay. This is a past relationship. It ended, but he said, "I'll call you in 2 years." He never did. Yeah, I think he might be gay too. Like he's got some type of identity confusion. Wow, I didn't know you typed that. Yeah, he might got that going on. Yeah, I think you're right. He's got that. Okay, so girl number, you next. Okay, girl new subscriber. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you so much, Yvette. Your name is Reet, and you want to know Lucky's feelings for Reet. Mm. Lucky's feelings for Reet. Oh, my stomach, y'all. Lucky's feelings for Reet. You're welcome, Biddy. Sorry, y'all. I got some. I'm stuck to the chair. Cards flew on the floor. Okay. Oh, okay. Here we go. We're trying to get it, girl. Tell my girlfriend to bring me something to eat. Baby, bring me something to eat. She said, okay, I got you. What the hell? I think my stomach's actually hurting. Like, feeling sick to my stomach. Like, I don't want to eat anything. I feel like I'm going to throw up. Nothing feelings for Reet. Not too fast. Let me be the reader. Let me be the reader. Okay, let's see what we got. All right. Oh, my girlfriend live in a whole different state. She can't bring me nothing to eat, but she is a keeper. Okay. Um, let's see. Lucky's feelings for Reed. So it looks like there is an opportunity for this to sound this. So have you and Lucky had any type of interactions with each other? I'm still here, Reed. I just was asking, like, have you and Lucky had any interactions with each other? Like, have y'all communicated with each other before in person or at all? Because it's giving so far. The first part of this reading is giving that somebody did something to kind of mess something up, and that somebody else is like, okay, okay, that makes sense. So it looks like there's going to be an opportunity for you all to resolve y'all's issue, but Lucky is going to want you to be on your very best behavior and showcase the highest amount of maturity and wisdom, and that you have, learned from your past, because Lucky ain't playing no games. Um, Lucky Lucky is willing to hear you out. Lucky is willing to have a conversation with you. There's going to be an opportunity that's going to come. Forget whoever Lucky is in love with right now. There's going to be an opportunity for you to get back with your man. Listen to the reading. Don't let your thoughts overpower you. Lucky going to be having his eye on you, because Lucky is in a really great position in his life, and he's going to accept nothing but healthy love. If you exhibit that type of energy to him, to where he feels like he can have the ultimate emotionally fulfilling relationship with you, then he will move forward with you. That's his feelings. Well, there's going to be an opportunity for you to make it right. And you guys can probably move into a um some kind of relationship or friendship, but there's going to come an opportunity for you to be able to have a conversation with him. Um, whether he's in love with somebody right now or not. Mhm. Hey Yvette, you said, "Do I know when I'm coming back on?" I don't know, but hopefully I come back on tomorrow sometime. I'm gonna try to come on earlier. I'm gonna try to come back at like 6 or 7 tomorrow night. 6 or 7 Central Time Zone. Is what's his name again? Lucky is Lucky in love with Topeka. Thank y'all for coming through and liking up the live. Y'all showed out tonight. Is Lucky in love with Topeka? Hmm. I'm not getting that he's in love. Now he might be moving. He might really be in love with you, but he might be moving towards Topeka based off of lust, not love. That's what I'm getting. And he's just trying to see what that's like. You're welcome, Yvette. Thank you for getting the reading, you guys. And don't forget, y'all, I got some oracle cards, some relationship oracle cards that I can pull as well. What's coming towards Deep Tani? I'm sorry about the lighting. I wish the lighting was better, but it's behind me, so. What's coming towards Deep Tani? So, Deep Tani, what's coming towards you? I'm getting heavily that there's a relationship that is worth fighting for, that you should hold on to. Um, it's coming your way. It's coming towards you. taking a leap of faith into something new, walking away from something from the past, not going back to spilled milk, not crying over it either, leveling up in life, gaining some experience points, and eventually um, receiving healing. All right, that's what I got for you, Deep. All right, guys. I usually stay on for at least 2 hours, but I'm ready to get off. Like my stomach hurts. It's been hurting. I feel sick. I don't know what you mean by abundance, but thank you. You're my last read. Thank you, guys. See y'all next time. Don't forget to like and subscribe and take care.